In 2010, they owned nearly 43% of the US smartphone market. By 2016, that number plummeted to exactly 0%. How does a tech giant boasting 80 million fiercely loyal users vanish into thin air practically overnight? Many say it was Steve Jobs. But the real answer? It wasn't just a prettier touchscreen that killed BlackBerry. It was a catastrophic corporate blind spot to a massive shift in human behavior. Welcome to the Shift Report. We conduct deep dive business failure case studies, analyzing the world's most iconic corporate collapses, like Blockbuster and Kodak, to ask the ultimate question: what could AI have done to save them? We break down the exact machine learning models, predictive data science frameworks, and automation strategies that could have rewritten business history. Beyond corporate postmortems, we explore how today's advancements in tech disruption, macroeconomics, and the future of work are reshaping the global market in real time. Long before it was called BlackBerry, two visionaries named Mike Lazaridis and Douglas Freegan founded a humble Canadian company called Research in Motion, or RIM, in 1984. They started small, tinkering with wireless modems and pagers. But everything shifted when Jim Balsillie joined, forming a dual CEO powerhouse. In 1999, they introduced the BlackBerry 850. It was a simple two-way pager, but its innovative keyboard layout featured tiny keys curved like the droplets of a small fruit. A marketing agency looked at it and instantly coined the iconic name BlackBerry. By 2002, they unleashed the BlackBerry 5810, the first true mobile device integrating cellular calling and real-time enterprise email. It triggered a literal cultural addiction. People called it the CrackBerry. From corporate boardrooms to Capitol Hill, it became the ultimate status symbol. If you were important, you had a BlackBerry. The secret to their incredible monopoly was an unyielding obsession with enterprise security. RIM built an entirely private network architecture. Corporate IT departments absolutely loved this framework because it gave them full control over secure data. By the time 2007 rolled around, RIM sat comfortably on a mountain of cash, holding a massive market value crossing $67 billion. On January 9, 2007, Steve Jobs walked onto a stage and introduced a device that completely changed how humans interact with tech: the original iPhone. It had no physical buttons, just a massive sheet of glass. Inside BlackBerry's headquarters, the executive reaction wasn't fear, it was outright dismissal. The co-CEOs looked at the iPhone's poor battery life and heavy data consumption and assumed business professionals would never trade tactical keyboards for a glass screen that was prone to typos. This was a classic textbook example of the innovator's dilemma. Because BlackBerry's immediate corporate buyers demanded data efficiency and maximum security, the company kept optimizing for IT managers, entirely missing a massive cultural shift. The consumerization of IT regular people wanted mobile web surfing, games, and an open app ecosystem. When the company finally realized the market was rapidly turning against them, they panicked. In 2008, they scrambled to launch their first touchscreen phone, the BlackBerry Storm. It was a technical disaster. The clickable screen mechanism was plagued with bugs, forcing carriers to process millions of returns. Then came their biggest mistake with BlackBerry Messenger, or BBM. For years, BBM was the premier mobile social network, but leadership kept it strictly locked away as an exclusive feature on BlackBerry hardware. By the time they finally made it a free app for Android and iOS in 2013, independent upstarts like WhatsApp had already captured the global market. The throne was gone. This brings us to our ultimate question. What if modern data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence had been available to BlackBerry's leadership in 2007? Could AI have actually rewritten history and saved their hardware empire? Let's look at the first weapon: predictive sentiment and consumer trend modeling. In 2007, BlackBerry relied heavily on traditional enterprise focus groups, an AI framework processing real-time global consumer forum telemetry, tech blogs, and early retail carrier return rates would have detected an explosive, irreversible vector shift in consumer demand toward multimedia touch glass. Furthermore, an active machine learning layer could have solved BlackBerry's biggest technical fear: network data strain. Their core argument against touchscreens was that rich media browsing would collapse wireless networks. An AI-optimized compression layer built right into their operating system could have dynamically adjusted data packet throttling, giving users a smooth browsing experience while preserving network bandwidth. Finally, let's look at network effect optimization models. If BlackBerry had used predictive modeling to forecast the long-term lifetime value of their software ecosystem versus their hardware sales, the data would have revealed a clear imperative: decouple BBM from the physical phone immediately. An open, cross-platform BBM launched in 2008 could have easily made BlackBerry the undisputed foundation of global mobile messaging, effectively boxing out WhatsApp before it even started. While BlackBerry lost the smartphone war, its story didn't end in collapse. Under turnaround CEO John Chen, the company made a radical pivot. By 2016, it exited hardware entirely, walking away from the phones that once defined it. Instead, BlackBerry rebuilt itself as an enterprise software and cybersecurity company. The real hidden asset was never the devices. It was trust. Governments, banks, and corporations still relied on BlackBerry's reputation for security long after consumers moved on. At the center of this reinvention was QNX, a real-time operating system originally designed for mission-critical reliability. Today, it quietly powers hundreds of millions of vehicles worldwide, running dashboards, infotainment systems, and even safety-critical functions in modern cars. As the automotive industry evolved into software-defined machines, BlackBerry found itself unexpectedly relevant again. It shifted further into cybersecurity, building tools for endpoint protection and threat detection in an increasingly connected and vulnerable world. Chen's strategy was not to reclaim the past, but to abandon it. The smartphone battle was already lost. Survival meant reinvention. BlackBerry never returned to consumer dominance, but it did survive by transforming into something less visible, yet deeply embedded in modern infrastructure. From enterprise security systems to the software inside your car, its journey is a reminder that technological revolutions don't always reward the strongest player, but the most adaptable one. BlackBerry didn't disappear. It became invisible. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching,